Hello there, my beautiful Cancer friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria, and I do these readings every week. Now, Cancer, I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. And then I'm going to pull a bonus card and an angel number for you. So those of you that have been seeing any kind of animals, insects, repeating numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Cancer, let's pull some cards here and see what Spirit would like you to know today. All right, we are starting here with the 7 of Swords. So this is a lot of weight that you're carrying around here, Cancer. These are all the things that you're holding close to your heart. Perhaps you are not sharing how you're feeling. There's a lot of thoughts, a lot of things that you've been carrying around for a little while. It's now time to release this energy. All right, Cancer. So this is very important that you actually work on releasing all of these swords in your life. All right, so we're starting here with the 7 of Swords. We also have the Chariot card. This is all about you taking your power, getting into the driver's seat of your life, and directing yourself wherever it is that you're wanting to go. Now, this is a major arcana card. This energy is prominent. It's in the background. Some of you are feeling this intensely. Others you're feeling this subtly. Very powerful card. This card predicts victory for you, okay? So a lot of good things are going to unfold as soon as you take that power back. Cancer. So 8 of Swords is coming through as well. So this always gives me the energy of feeling stuck. So I don't know if any of you are feeling stuck in your current situation, in your life at this time with something specific. It's now time to actually take the blindfold off, take a good look around. We have the moon in the background here. So your life is being illuminated at this time. You're going to see things clearly here, Cancer. Now, what I want you to do here as well is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try to interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. All right, so we've got the 8 of Swords. Now, I wanted to remind everyone that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. And this is also a general reading, may not resonate for everyone today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. All right, so what is it that you're thinking about here? I feel some of you are stressed out or you have anxiety around something that's kind of been on your mind, something that you're putting a lot of energy toward. You're kind of thinking about this quite a bit here. And I feel some of you are really wanting to move ahead. You're wanting to create a change in your life. You're maybe feeling stuck here, Cancer. So share with me in the comment section below and let me know what it is that's kind of making you feel like you're kind of trapped here. You're not able to move. And I feel with this spread today, you're actually meant to move here in your life, meaning you're meant to initiate and actually get into action on creating the life that you desire, especially if you've been kind of wanting this for a very long time. Now, with the 7 of Swords energy, so 7 and 8. I don't know if any of you have been seeing these numbers anywhere in your life. These can come in as 777, 888. This could be a birth date for some of you, or there may be some significance around this number. Now, in numerology, the number 7 is all about reflection. It's about spirituality. It's about being resourceful. And what spirit guides want you to do is look inward, okay? This is what they're wanting you to do. I feel that you have so much potential here, Cancer, to do anything that you ever wanted to do, anything that you've been desiring, but there's something holding you back. And it's all of these swords that are actually holding you back here. So these are thoughts, these are beliefs, these are stories, these are things people have said. This is past things that you've been kind of carrying around here. And I feel for some of you, you've been carrying them close to your heart. So perhaps there are people around you that might not even know that you feel a certain way. And you've been kind of carrying this weight around for a very long time, which can cause some ill health, Cancer. So I feel now is the time that it's time to actually address these, look at them, analyze them, review them. Write them down on a sheet of paper. If there's something someone has said to you, maybe this was during your childhood, perhaps this is something during your adulthood. It's now time to write all of these things down, especially if they're weighing down on you heavily here, Cancer. I feel this is going to be very important, especially I just feel that there's some healing that some of you need to go through, and you have to allow yourself to actually heal. And when we recognize that we're carrying things around with us, this could be old baggage from our past, right? These could be pains and hurts. These could be, I feel a lot of times these are things that might not even be true. It could be things that you believe about yourself that aren't true. So writing them down, is there any kind of evidence that these are true, right? And just releasing them out of your life. And I do feel there's going to be a lot of releasing and letting go in the month of November for you, Cancer. So very important that you be aware of this energy. And it's all about how you perceive your world, how you perceive yourself. It's now time for you to take your power back. This month of November is going to be very important that you actually take that power back. I feel if there's somebody around you that is saying things that are negatively affecting you, what kind of truth is there to that, right? Are they actually, I always feel that when someone says something to us, especially if it doesn't make us feel good, a lot of the time people around us are just projecting if they're lashing out or saying something negative, calling you names. Remember that sticks and stones may break your bones. Names will never hurt you. I don't know if you've heard of this phrase, but this is coming into mind right now. So it's all about, are you giving your power away to people around you right now? Cancer, right? Being mindful of that and creating healthy boundaries as well, because I feel that this weight that's kind of holding you down isn't allowing you to free yourself. And what spirit guides want you to do here, Cancer, is to set yourself free, because you're feeling stuck. Some of you are feeling stuck right now. And again, this may not resonate for everyone. This could be something minor, right? This could be a minor thing that you're dealing with right now as well. So allow yourself to see things clearly. I sometimes feel that we can put ourselves in a place of denial where we're not willing to see the truth of our situation for whatever reason. But I feel now it's time to actually do that. So writing things down actually helps. It's a really good therapeutic way to release and let go. There's many ways. And if you're somebody that needs professional help, maybe you need to see a therapist, a counselor, someone you can talk to just to get that heaviness off of your chest, it's now time to do it. It's now time to seek that help. All right. And, by you releasing this is really going to make you feel lighter. But you're also going to see things differently. You're going to be able to even breathe a little bit better. I don't know if any of you are suffering from breathing problems, or it feels like there's like this heavy weight on your feels like you're being weighed down by something and it's hard to breathe. I don't know if you're suffering from some sort of I'm seeing breathing problems. So I'm getting a really heavy chest right now as I'm doing this reading. So I just feel that this is weighing on you really heavily, which could be affecting your health right now, Cancer. So it's very important that you actually address this. Now, by addressing this and releasing and letting it go, you're going to see the full potential in yourself. Any kind of fears, any kind of weaknesses that you feel you have are going to be released. And now it's time for you to really turn those fears and weaknesses into your greatest strengths and really push forward on all the things that you want to actually do, because I feel some of you really want to do things. There's something on your mind, something that you're desiring, but these fears that are kind of set in there within you that you're kind of carrying around are limiting you in a way. And that's where this limitation and restriction is coming in, right? So I'm going to go ahead and talk about this first. I do feel that there's clarity that has come into some of your lives. There's this illumination that is happening. There's a light that is being shined on areas of your life right now where perhaps you're kind of looking for change. You're wanting something different. Maybe this is at work. Maybe this is in a relationship, right? Where you're maybe feeling stuck. There's always opportunities, right? We're surrounded by opportunities here, Cancer, and it's all about focusing our energy towards what it is that we're wanting to do, taking the initiative, getting into action, into motion towards those dreams and goals. That's when the opportunities show themselves. But if we're wearing a filter of scarcity or of negativity, then that's all we're going to, it's kind of like we're basically allowing weeds to grow in in our life. And it's now time to not feed those weeds. It's now time to feed those flowers, right? So I just feel that, you know, the full moon that we just recently had on October 28th was very powerful, because with that moon being in the sign of Taurus, it's now time for us to really ground ourselves. It's time to lay some solid foundations and understand, where is it that we're going? Where is it that we want to take our life? Where are we visualizing ourselves in the next few years? Right? Having goals is very important. And whatever's weighing you down, whatever is making you feel stuck, it's now time to take a good look at it. And because everything is being illuminated, you're going to see these shadows surfacing, right? Which are the swords that are going to show themselves, reveal themselves. And by you seeing them, you're going to be able to know you're going to understand how to kind of release and let go of them by analyzing them, really looking at them to see, you know, where's the evidence of the truth of this? Have I put myself into the situation where I'm feeling stuck and I'm not willing to see the truth in, you know, what I'm seeing here in my mind right now for you, Cancer, is it's almost like I've got this tarot deck. It's called the Mystical Moments Tarot deck. I think that's what it's called. But it has an image of this cage and a person in it, but the door's open. And so I feel for you, you can fly out of this place of feeling stuck. Like, you have the power to do that. And maybe you're in a situation in your life right now where it feels comfortable. It might not be exactly what you wanted. Maybe you're just not having a good time there, but you know this comfortable place, you understand it. And the unknown is what's scary. And, you know, walking into the unknown, this is where all the magic happens, right? Sometimes we walk into the unknown and it doesn't work out for us, but then sometimes we walk into the unknown and amazing things unfold. But without actually breaking free and allowing yourself to kind of roam into the unknown, you're never going to know, right? So what is it that's holding you back? Those of you that are in this Eight of Swords situation, what is holding you back right now? Right? You can comment in the comment section below and release that energy here just by writing it down. That's that first step, right? So release it and let it go. Write it in the comment section. What is it that you're wanting to do with your life? Also write that down in the comment section. What is it that you're wanting to do? How are you going to do that? What is the first step that you're willing to take to actually follow that light? Because I feel there's light there for you. Okay, the light is shining through. I feel a lot of you are seeing the light that is coming through. And not only is there light, there's also signs that are coming through for you, Cancer, that is confirming that it's now time for you to make this change in your life, that you have to take that first step. Spirit guides and universe are waiting. And as soon as you take that first step, they're going to come in and they're going to conspire in your favor and things are going to set off. But you have to keep moving here, moving towards that direction. So if you're in a relationship that is toxic, if you're with a partner, you have to really ask yourself why you're there. Why are you allowing yourself to give this person power over you? Right? Sometimes we end up in a situation with a narcissist, right? We're always given red flags. And, you know, I've been in a relationship with a narcissist. I've been in a relationship with a really toxic person. And I stayed for many, many years and released myself when I realized I have the power to actually change this in my life. This could also be with a job for some of you, right? If you're in a position where, sure, it pays the bills, but you're unhappy, right? And maybe you haven't applied. Maybe you feel that you don't have any kind of skills to actually find something different. Why would you believe that about yourself, right? Why not just apply? Why not look at some of the job descriptions to see what kind of prerequisites they need, and why not pick up on those? And it's all about adding value to yourself here, Cancer, especially if you're looking for a different job. We have being resourceful, right? In numerology, the number 7 is all about being resourceful. So we have knowledge, we have everything available to us in this day and age. So it's all about us getting up and actually going for that, picking up on skill sets, taking courses. There's so much free information online, everyone. Everything that I've learned for YouTube, because I didn't know anything about YouTube when I first started. I had to learn as I moved along. And I'm someone who's a quick learner. I actually enjoy learning. The more knowledge, I'm a Gemini, Sun and Rising. So I love taking in knowledge. I'm just a sponge. I feel now it's time for you to really look at that career change now in your life. If you're someone who's unhappy in a relationship, it's now time to review that relationship and see where you need to make those changes, because I feel healthy boundaries are at play here as well. You need to place some healthy boundaries. It's not about speaking those healthy boundaries, like speaking about the boundaries to someone like, hey, if you're speaking to me like this, I don't like this. This is my boundary. I will not tolerate it. But what is the course of action if someone steps over that boundary? That's where it all, that's where the powerful part is, you know, your action, not the words you're saying, but the actions that you're actually taking. Okay, so now it's time to break free. It's time to set yourself free here, Cancer. All right, so I'm just going to take a look at these because I feel there's, I'm getting some signs coming through. So I don't know if there's a Pisces in your life here, Cancer. But that's coming through, as well as a Scorpio. So there may be someone in your life right now. I don't know if this is a person of support. Maybe there's some significance around a Pisces or a Scorpio. Also, with these signs being present in your reading today, Cancer, I feel that spirit guides want you to tap into your intuition, especially because you are highly intuitive right now. You're being illuminated. That clarity is coming in, right? We're seeing that through this card. It's giving you, what's happening here, Cancer, is you're being given the opportunity to release yourself from this specific situation that you're in right now. Okay, to break free and actually move in the direction that you want to move in. And it's all about you taking your power back here, my friends. And this is a very powerful time for you to actually do that, because you can make waves in your life, good waves. This beautiful energy is all around you. Okay, so I just feel like, I feel there's some names coming in. I always ask before I start my readings, Cancer, I do a meditation, and I always ask spirit guides to bring me some names that I might need to share. Sometimes I'll receive those names, sometimes I won't, but I feel like there's a name coming through here. So what I'm getting is a William. I don't know if there's a William out there watching. If there's a Mary, I'm getting Mary as well. So William or Mary that are watching today, I don't know what significance around these names are, but they're showing me these names in my mind right now. So I don't know if this is somebody that is passed on, that is your spirit guide that is helping guide you at this time. What I'm also getting is, I don't know if any of you have those whiteboards in your home, if you're writing something on a whiteboard, but I'm seeing a whiteboard in my mind right now. So I'm seeing something being written and something being wiped off. If you're working on a project, if you have a calendar that's like a whiteboard or something like that, I feel that that whiteboard is going to come into play in your life in some way. Like, I feel there's almost like this superpower around this whiteboard for you, Cancer. So I have a whiteboard in my bathroom, in my other room. And I swear, when I first started putting my, I use it as a calendar, and I'm able to wipe things off and stuff. But oh my gosh, that has been a life-changing piece of tool for me, because I'm able to organize, and I never used that before. And oh my gosh, the power of that whiteboard, I'm telling you, it is insane. So let's take a look at this Chariot card. So I feel some of you have recently taken your power back. You have freed yourself, and this is what spirit guides want you to do. This is your confirmation that you're meant to actually do this. Okay, so I don't know if any of you have been seeing any kind of spiders. I feel that there's like this web of a spider that's been caught in a web, and now it's releasing itself and creating a web somewhere else. Its own web, a creation that it wants to make, right? So there's almost like this spider energy that is coming through here. You're kind of pulling yourself out of some sort of a web here. So this is you getting in the driver's seat of your life here, Cancer, and slowly moving along. Now, this is going to feel uncomfortable at first, right? It's a little bit of energy where, you know, this wagon doesn't have anything steering it other than yourself. So you can imagine how wobbly this thing is, how unstable it can feel. So you're going to feel this energy in the beginning here as you kind of break free, kind of move on your own. This is like a liberating feeling as well. Some of you are going to feel really good about this, even though it feels a little bit turbulent. You feel good being set free here. And I feel you're going to see a lot of forward movement. You're going to see a lot of changes in your life, good changes. They might not feel good in the moment, but you're actually working towards those good, all of those good things that are coming towards you. And I feel that you're being pushed, you're being like, there's some sort of energy, a really good energy. And I feel this is your spirit guides or people that have passed on that are kind of pushing you, helping you kind of move forward here as well. I also feel there's an opportunity coming your way, if it already hasn't, that is kind of opened your eyes a little bit here, Cancer, to move along this new journey here. I do feel some of you have a split on your path. I'm getting the Two of Swords energy coming in here, where perhaps you have made a decision around something in your life. And you're moving. I'm seeing an actual move happening. So I don't know if some of you are moving from one place to another place, like one location to another. Maybe you're moving to a different country. Now, this move for you, Cancer, is going to be really good. And anytime we make a move, there's always that adjustment period. So allow yourself to go through that adjustment period. And sometimes these adjustment periods can feel a little bit uncomfortable. So being aware of that, knowing that, and just learning to kind of take that that uncomfortable energy, whatever this instability is that's coming in with this change, just taking all of that. It feels a little bit like everything's all over the place. So like chaos, right? Taking that chaos and adding structure to it, and being patient with yourself, being compassionate with yourself. I feel there's also a healing period. Allow yourself to heal. Don't rush things, and don't put too much on your plate here either, Cancer. Allow yourself to move slowly. Okay, you don't have to rush anything. So what I'm seeing is some of you are kind of with this 7 and 8 of Swords energy is almost like these thoughts are in your mind. You're wanting to do this thing that you're thinking about. There's a lot of thought that is going into this. It might be creating stress. It might be creating anxiety. And what's going to help you is by you taking action rather than just sitting there and thinking about it. These thoughts have come in. I feel you're feeling the emotions of it as well. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed by these thoughts or these feelings. So you don't want to bottle those up either, Cancer. So it's all about you breaking free from this by getting into action, planning, strategizing, right? That's the first step. And then actually acting on that. All right. And this is you breaking free. This is you taking your power back, and you're going to see a lot of beautiful things unfolding in your lives. And this is you creating your life. This is you creating your reality here, Cancer. And it's such a beautiful thing. It's so liberating, and you're going to feel super confident doing this. This is what I'm feeling here, that you're going to get your power back. I feel sometimes when we are in a situation, in a relationship, in a family, sometimes people tend to kind of squash us, right? And maybe we've been brought up a certain way where we have been told to act or behave a certain way as well. I feel for some of you, these belief systems that have been engraved in you since your childhood are now going to change as well, as you're freely moving along this new journey, this new path, which is all about you. It's about your growth. It's about your self-development, you becoming more valuable, not only to yourself, but those around you. And remember, as you're moving, like what I'm seeing is a rocket being launched, right? So you're going to be moving really quickly forward here, Cancer. So don't be surprised when you see things kind of falling away from you. These could be relationships. These could be habits, just things that aren't meant to be in your life parting away. And sometimes there's turbulent energy as these things kind of break off of you. This, you know, especially with relationships, right? That's the hardest thing that we have to deal with, is relationships that part ways. So know that there's beautiful things coming towards you. What I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card. And I always find that these bonus cards tie the readings together. So now this deck is new to me. It's called Love Who You Are. So I'm going to pull one card for you, Cancer, and see what we get. And I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. All right, we got a card that doesn't want to go back into the deck. So let's take a look here. Easy does it. Number 10. Is this a lemur? I think this is a lemur. So if any of you have seen a lemur in your life, this is your confirmation. If it's not a lemur, please correct me in the comment section below. And if you haven't seen a lemur, you're seeing one now on your screen. So easy does it. And it comes with the number 10. So in numerology, 1 plus 0 is 1. So look at that. Number ones are tied to new beginnings. There's fresh starts, individuality, opportunities that all come with the number 1 here. So let's pull up the interpretation and read that to you. And number 10, that could be a birthday for some of you, or an important date. All right, so let's take a look here and see what we get. Easy does it, Cancer. So pace versus race. This is the mantra of the moment. Your soul is in no rush, no matter what your current circumstances are trying to tell you. Easy now. Opportunities, assistance, answers, and serendipities appear when we slow down enough to notice them. Moving at the pace of guidance means cultivating the presence of mind to recognize when it's time to pause and when it's time to act. Part of loving your magnificent self is realizing your life is worth moving at the soul's pace rather than the rat race. Okay, so again, there's that easy does it. Take things slowly here, Cancer. And make sure that you're moving, even if it's at a slow pace here, okay? And I also feel spirit guides are wanting you to embrace your skill sets, because there's almost like this fear around you actually expressing yourself creatively, or however it is that you're wanting to express yourself in the world. So allow yourself to shine here, my friends, in whatever it is that you're wanting to shine through as. All right, so I'm now going to pull an angel number for you as well. So some of you have been seeing angel numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. You can also use this as an affirmation. So we're getting number 18. I don't know if any of you have seen the number 18 recently, if there's some significance around the number 18, or if this is your birth date. You, my friends, are kind-hearted. So know that and own that power. Okay, so let me read you the message on this card. You are both open-minded and open-hearted, and your ambition is to leave this world better than you found it. Ensure that your goals are aligned with the collective need and with the highest good of all. Now, the number 9 in numerology, because 1 + 8 is 9, is all about fulfillment. It's about attainment. And it's now time for you to actually do that in your life, to fulfill your dreams, to attain them. All right, so this is your message today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching.